Hi guys, and welcome back to Love English. So, although it is very sunny in England at the moment, I'm still in Italy and I think I'm rocking a bit of a Spanish look. Red dress kind of works. So, today's lesson is going to be short and sweet for many reasons. One, I'm going out in a minute, and two, there are children screaming and people shouting everywhere. So there's going to be a lot of edits. So I'm going to share with you the top 12 words that I think are the most difficult for non-native speakers of English to pronounce. Now, many of these words are difficult because, one, you don't have these sounds in your language. Two, English is not a phonetic language. We've got over 20 different vowel sounds and lots of rather tricky, difficult consonant sounds, which means many of the words that we have spelt in very similar ways in English actually sound completely different. Okay, wow, it's really hot, so let's get started. Number one, clothes. Clothes. Now pay attention. Here we have a v, clothes, with a v, okay, that th sound, which is notoriously difficult, plus a z sound at the end, so it's clothes, clothes. Now, this is tricky because we have a consonant cluster, so we've got the v and z together. How complicated. Just think of saying close, close, like close the door, and it's very, very similar. If you say close, no one's going to really notice too much if you really find clothes too difficult to pronounce. Okay, number two, chaos, chaos, not chaos, chaos, but chaos. Now, this, of course, is difficult for many Latin speakers, as of course in your language you have the same word, but it is pronounced differently. In English, chaos, chaos. Now, number three, I'm going to give you two words because they sound very similar, but are quite different. They get confused. Work. Now this is a sound. Work. Whereas walk. Or sound. So work, or walk. And of course we've got that silent L. There's no walk. Try saying this with me. I walk to work. I walk to work. I don't work to walk. I walk to work. Okay, number four, similarly, word, word, and world, world. Now there is the L sound, and obviously with the R and the L, it's really tricky. There's a consonant cluster, so world, world, and word. The vowel sound in both cases is like bird, but it is the consonant sounds in the middle that make the difference. So word, word, and world, world. So my tongue is rolling back there. Okay, number five is notoriously difficult because it obviously looks different to the way we usually say it. Now, you would think this word, ask, ask, has the at the end, but actually when we speak, have you asked her? Have you asked her? It's actually pronounced asked, asked. So the st at the end rather than a k, k. Interesting one. So try saying this sentence. Have you asked her? Have you asked her? Have you asked her? Not have you asked her. Perfect. Now, number six is sixth, sixth. And I can really understand why this word is difficult for you to say. You've got k and th, k and th. So, sixth, sixth. That is a difficult one. That's going to take a lot of practice. So, remember when you make that TH sound, whether it's the silent one, the unvoiced, or the voiced, like mother, that the tongue, okay, needs to come between the teeth. Not too much, no, but just gently here. So, sixth, sixth. Okay, number seven. You may find this pronounced differently, but in British English, we would simply say jewelry, 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 not jewellery, jewellery, but jewellery, jewellery. Number 8, I've actually combined the two words that are most confused because there is a silent sound there. Basically, we are removing a vowel sound, and it means that there are only 3 syllables. Comfortable, not comfortable, comfortable, and vegetable, not vegetable, vegetable. They are the most commonly mispronounced and difficult words for non-native speakers to say. Why? Because you are reading it phonetically, and English is a crazy language. Okay, number 9. I can't say that I've ever noticed anyone say this wrong, but apparently you guys find it difficult. Squirrel, squaw. So there's a squaw, squirrel, squirrel, which is, of course, this very cute animal. I actually prefer red squirrels. You can find them near where Sabrah and I live on Brownsea Island. So squirrel, squirrel. Number 10, another one with a r and a l. A r and a l. It's rural. Rural, meaning somewhere outside of a city. So rural, you can understand why it is difficult. We've got r at the beginning, we've got r at the end, and of course we haven't got a silent L. It's rural, 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 rural. Try practicing that. Rural. Number 11 is frequently mispronounced because there is an oo and an I, and it's basically fruit, not fruit, fruit. Similarly, I'll add an extra one here, suit. It's suit, not suet or sweet. Suit. So fruit and suit. Ooh, very, very similar sounds. Okay, finally, number 12, and this is the last one, recipe. Recipe. Gets confused with receipt, receipt, but recipe. Recipe. 3 syllables. Receipt, receipt. 2 syllables. So those are what I think seem to be the most difficult words for non-native speakers to pronounce. Of course, if I have missed any words that you find difficult, then write them in the comments box below. We will try and do another lesson on those difficult words to pronounce in English. Right, guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm getting rather hot. It's stinking hot in Italy, which means very, very hot. Slang, really, guys. So I'm off to, well, I think have another shower. It's really hot. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you click like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this lesson if you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.